You prepared the report for half an hour. By page 5, your boss is checking his phone. At the end, he offers one sentence, "Good, keep going," and you walk out with no idea what just happened. Your colleague's report is 3 pages long, yet the boss grills him for 20 minutes and walks him to the elevator afterward. The difference isn't charisma. Every item the colleague presents grows on the first line of the boss's own scoreboard. Here's the truth that hurts. You report what you did. He reports what the boss cares about. Your work only exists once it enters the other person's map. Sun Tzu, after a lifetime of war, compressed this into one famous line. Today we break it down. In Lionel Giles's translation, probably the most quoted line in the book, if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. Notice what Sun Tzu did not promise, 100 victories. He promised you won't lose blind. The next 2 clauses escalate. Know yourself but not the enemy. And you win one, lose one, know neither, and every battle puts you in danger. Most reports at work are exactly that, swinging a sword with the blindfold on. Boundary first. Knowing your boss is not flattery, and it is not snooping. Everything you need is public. The weekly meeting, the OKR page, every article he forwards. We're solving exactly one problem, why your effort never enters his map. Translate know the enemy, know yourself into workplace terms. A 5-question intel card, 3 questions about him, 2 about you. Fill it out, and your reports finally have a crosshair. Question 1. What's written on his scoreboard? His KPI, the first line of his OKR, not a secret. It's printed in the department goals and repeated in the sentence he opens every meeting with. If your project doesn't hang on one of those lines, perfect execution is still background noise. Question 2. What is he afraid of right now? The KPI is the bright line. The worry is the dark one. Which number has been slipping? Which topic has he chased for 3 weeks straight? The person who quiets his alarm always outranks the person who only brings good news. Question 3. Who does he report to? And what does that person watch? Your boss has a boss. Much of what he asks from you is what his judges ask from him. Read 2 levels up, and you can prepare this week what he'll need next week. Then the 2 questions about yourself, asked together. Which line of his scoreboard does my output map to, and where's my escalation line? The first decides how your work gets seen. The second decides whether you're a defense or a hole when things break. Sitting on a problem too big to carry is the real failure. Now the most expensive illusion said out loud, I just do my job well, his job is not my concern. If you can't fill the card, that's not integrity, that's fighting blindfolded. You don't have to love his map, but your results need it to be seen at all. Here's a typical scene, a composite case, stitched together from many people's stories. You've probably watched some version of it happen. Front-end engineer Yang ships 3 performance optimizations in 6 months, cutting page load time by 60%. Every report gets the same reply from the manager, nice, and the resources go to someone else's project. A teammate's work is technically ordinary, but every slide title carries 2 phrases, key accounts, stability, which happens to be the first line of the manager's OKR, 0 incident delivery for key accounts. Reviewing it, Yang faces an awkward fact. After 2 years under this manager, he can't answer a single question on that card. So he spends one evening on homework, the department OKR, the weekly notes, the last 5 articles the manager forwarded, and the picture of symbols. His manager has been chased for stability, numbers by his own boss for 6 straight weeks. The next week, Yang does 2 things. First, he retranslates his 3 optimizations. Not load time down 60%, but crash. Risk on key account pages cut in half. Second, he digs where the worry points. An incident early warning panel that auto-generates the stability numbers every week. A month later, a screenshot of his panel appears in the manager's weekly report. 3 months later, the manager demos the panel live in an upward review and names him on the spot. By year end, he's walking into the VP's room to present for the first time. His code didn't get better. His results, for the first time, grew on his manager's map. 3 moves you can use tomorrow. 1. Fill out the 5-question intel card this week. His KPI, his worry, his judges, your mapping, your escalation line. Every blank you can't fill is an intel gap. 2. Rewrite your report titles in his language. Turn what I did into which line of your scoreboard just improved. Same work, different map. 3. Recalibrate the card monthly. KPIs shift and worries move. Spend 10 minutes after the first weekly meeting each month. If the worry slot stays blank 2 months running, book a dry null. Minute one-on-one. Next episode, we enter maneuvering, turning the devious route into the direct one, and misfortune into gain, what to do when a mess of a project lands on you, and how to play a bad hand for real value. See you then.